Okay, good morning, students. Everyone, very good morning. Good morning. Last class, which topic going? Pointer arithmetic completed and wide pointer also completed. Dynamic memory started. Okay, right. Any homework? Okay. Today we are going to discuss memory management concept. Okay. Now the topic is memory management. Now, what is meant by memory management? To store anything in our system, we should have to allocate the memory, and this memory allocation conducted in two ways. Okay, everybody remember, to store everything, okay, or anything, to store anything in our system, first we should have to allocate the memory, guys. And how this memory allocation happening? Okay, actually the memory allocation conducted in two ways. One is nothing but static or compile time memory, and second one is nothing but dynamic or runtime memory allocation. Okay, total memory allocations divide into two types. One is static or compile time. Second one is nothing but dynamic or runtime. Now, what is the difference between static and dynamic? Okay, online students, I'm audible. There is no reply from anyone. Okay, right. Okay, right. Thank you. Okay, right. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, guys. Now, what is the difference between static memory allocation and dynamic memory allocation? In static memory allocation, memory fixed at compile time and allocated at runtime. Okay, example array. For example, say this int of 10 equal to, I'm going to enter 1 comma 2. That's all. Tell me, guys, this array size is what? 10. And actually 10, what type of? Actually 10 integer required how many bytes? 20 bytes, no? 10 integer required 20 bytes. Actually here 20 bytes allocated. But when it is, listen carefully what I'm saying. Actually it is the array size or not? And this array size we are entering at design time or run time? Design time now. After okay, now the meaning is very clear. Actually, we are entering this array size at a design time. Okay, means in blue window we have to enter. After writing the program, we should have to go for compilation or not. In compilation, what happened? Our source code converted into binary code. At that time, the compiler fix A size is 10. Got it, everyone? At compile time, the A size fixed with what? 10. That means at which time it is fixed? Compile time or not? Okay. And when it is fixed at compile time, we are not able to change it at runtime. Okay. When it is fixed at compile time, as a user, we can't change this at runtime. And due to this problem is what? Actually, how many bytes allocated? 20. But we have used how many bytes? 4 bytes only. That means remaining 16 bytes getting wasted. Okay. Remaining 16 bytes getting wasted. And it is the problem with the static memory. This one is called static or compile time. Why it is compile time means because of compiler fixing the memory. Okay. And remember, so many students are having a doubt. Okay. Okay. Suddenly क्या हो गया? Okay, right. उसको मेरे को वो कोरोना से, not ये कोरोना, वो कोरोना, right? Okay, listen carefully. Here, the compiler decides the memory now. Okay, and so many students are having one problem. What is that means? In interview, when the HR asked, what is the difference between static memory and dynamic memory means, so many students are saying same answer. What is that? Okay, static memory means compile time memory allocation. Means compiler allocating the memory. Runtime means dynamic means runtime memory. It is wrong answer. Compiler never creates the memory. Remember, compiler is a program. Compiler also one of the program which is checking the errors, and converting English to. But here memory ka topic kaha aaya? Huh? Actually, compiler does only two things. One is what? Checking errors. Second one, source code to binary code. Where is the memory concept here? Point understood? And that's why compiler never allocates the memory. Only one thing, guys. The total memory under control of OS only. Remember, everybody. Okay, OS does three things. OS does three things. One is the parts management, hardware management. Second one, file management. Third one is the memory management. Okay, any type of operating system, it does three things only. One is file management. Second one, hardware management. Third one is memory management. And compiler never allocates the memory. Understood? Compiler fixes the memory. And when the memory fixed at compile time, we are calling it is compile time memory or static memory. And static memory problem is what? We can't change at runtime. That's why we are getting memory wastage. To prevent this problem, okay, to prevent this problem, they have introduced what? Dynamic or run. Suppose in interview, they're asking the question, what is called dynamic? What is called dynamic? Immediately say runtime. Dynamic stands for means memory fixed at runtime and allocated also at run. But how it is? Everybody knows scanf function. You know the scanf function? No? And scanf is used to read the value at runtime. No? Means in black window, it is going to take input. No? Suppose my requirement 2 integer. Now I am entering 2. Then memory also how many bytes created? 4 bytes. Suppose this time my requirement 100 integers. I am entering 100. Then how many bytes allocated? 200 bytes. That means entering and allocation both happen at runtime or not. It is called dynamic memory allocation. It is called because of we are entering and fixing both at runtime or not. That's why it is called dynamic or runtime. In interview, when they asked what is dynamic, immediately say what? Runtime. Got it? Dynamic meaning runtime. Next, how this one is happening? Okay, how this one is happening? Okay, in C language. To conduct this memory in C language, we are going to use predefined function called malloc, calloc, realloc. Remember this? We are having three predefined functions: malloc, calloc, realloc. Where these functions available? One of the header file is alloc.h and second header file is nothing but standard library.h. Remember everybody, malloc, calloc, realloc, all these are the predefined functions and where they are stored means in alloc.h and stdlib.h. And remember one more important thing. Right now we are using Turbo C, Turbo C++. In Turbo C, alloc.h function working. Remember, in Turbo C, alloc.h function work. Sorry, header file working. But in other compiler, it is not working. That's why we have to use standard library. Remember, Turbo C supports both header files. But other compiler supports only stdlib.h. Okay, guys. Now, next, watch it, guys. It is how the memory allocated. Okay. Next, one more important thing, guys. Actually, in static or dynamic, What we are allocating, guys? Memory. And memory is called collection of bytes. Memory is nothing but a collection of bytes. And every byte containing one address or not. Each and every byte containing one address. That's why we need the pointer again. Okay. That's why without pointer, there is no dynamic. Without pointer, there is no dynamic memory allocation. Everybody remember, to hold the memory at runtime, we should have to go for, okay, pointer. Without pointer, there is no dynamic memory. Next. And one more important thing, guys. Okay, this dynamic memory, where it is created? Only in heap area. Remember, everybody, dynamic memory always created in heap area only. Actually, you know that already we have discussed that point. The computer memory divided into 4 areas. Always the computer memory comes with 4 areas. One is nothing but the static area, means stack. Okay, wherever local variables are going to store. Second one is the heap area, where the dynamic memory allocation happen. Remember, only in heap area the dynamic memory allocated. And third one is nothing but data area, wherever global and static variables stored. And last one is nothing but code or text area, wherever functions going to store. Okay, like this the total memory divided into how many areas, guys? 4 areas: stack area, heap area, data area, code or text area. And the dynamic memory created only in which area? Heap area. It is another important thing. Okay, next, guys, another important thing you have to remember. What is that? Another important thing. By using malloc, calloc, calloc functions, by using malloc, calloc, okay, realloc functions, we can allocate maximum 64 KB memory. It is the maximum memory allocation. By using malloc, calloc, realloc, we can create how much memory only? 64 KB memory. Suppose I want to allocate more than 64 KB. My requirement more than 64. Then I have to go for far malloc, far calloc, and far realloc functions. Remember that we are having far malloc, far calloc, far realloc functions. They are used to allocate more than 64 KB memory. Next, now all these functions are used for what purpose? Allocating the memory, means reservation. Now I want to cancel this memory, guys. I want to release this memory. Then they have introduced one function, free, which is for deallocation. Remember, above functions are used for memory creation, and this one is used for memory release. Okay, and why we have to release the memory? Why we have to release the memory? Very simple, guys. Right now, 11 to 1 class, it is going in this room. Yes or no? And 9 to 11, another class is there, no? When the 9 to 11 batch going to clear this room, then only we can conduct the 11 to 1 class, no? Means same room again and again, used or not. But to use again and again, first the first class students have to go or not outside, which is called free. Now the room is free. That's why we can conduct the next class or not. Same meaning. When free function is used, the used memory released. That's why the same memory again used. How to prove it practically? How to prove it? Free function releasing the memory. Okay, now everybody take a look on this. I want to prove it practically, guys. Okay, first I'm going to add header file alloc.h. Okay, I said now you can use either alloc.h or stdlab, no obligation. Next, watch it, main function. And I said just before, without pointer, no memory allocation. That's why star p comma star q. Okay, star p, how many pointer? Next, watch it, p equal to int star. Now you are getting a doubt, sir, why you are using int star? Now to understand this one, another important point. All these functions, return type is void pointer. Okay, when void pointer is there, yesterday our last topic, when void pointer is there is a rule. Typecasting should be provided. Okay, remember last class, int star p, which is storing a address first. Later, float address. Later I have given float address. There I have used again star float star p. Means same pointer used for integer memory, floating memory, character memory. Yes or no? Same concept here. Now we are using malloc, cloc, realloc. All these functions, return type is what? Void pointer. When void is there, void means what? Empty. Void means what? But pointer having a rule. It can store only same type. It can store. Now, but it is what type? Void. Void now. Void means nothing. But I want to store integer now. That's why first I have to convert this into integer now. That's why int star. Okay, because of I want to store integer memory. That's why int star. Which function I am using? malloc of 10 bytes. Now the meaning, allocate 10 bytes memory and store the address in pointer p. This line meaning allocate 10 bytes memory. Okay, and store the address in pointer p. Now p is storing the address. Is that correct or not? P stored address equal to percentage u. Why? Because u always address is positive integer. Positive integers are called unsigned integer, and unsigned integer represented with what? Percentage u, comma p. Later watch it, interesting thing. Q. Now int star. Again typecasting. This time again one more function, malloc of 10. Now tell me guys, p is storing how many bytes address? And q also storing 10 bytes now. Now watch it. Both address same or different? Watch it guys. Everybody take a look on this. Both are holding same address or different address? Tell me. Different address, see that 2348 2364 or not. Now they are holding different address. Okay, that means malloc allocating memory for p in one area and malloc allocating memory for q in another area. Yes or no? That means they are going to take two different places or same place. Very clear now? Now see that guys, I'm using free. I'm using the free. I'm going to release the P memory. I'm releasing the P memory. Now P memory released now means it is free. When it is free means we can use it or not. See that same address again created or not. Now tell me P and Q address. Same now? That means the same used memory again given to Q or not guys. It is the free advantage. I think everyone very clear? Everyone, it is why we need the free function in our example. Okay, right. Next guys, now in interview, they're asking the question. Then what is the difference between malloc, calloc, realloc functions? Okay, what is the difference between malloc function, calloc function, realloc function? Okay, and free is only for which purpose? Deallocation, cancellation, memory cancellation. Now important topic, now I'm going to start. Okay, what is that means? What is the difference between malloc, calloc, calloc? Watch it. First, malloc and calloc both used at okay initial stages, and realloc used at end or middle stage. It is the difference guys. Okay, malloc, calloc functions used at initial stages, means starting stage, and realloc used at middle or end stage. Now you are getting a doubt, sir, a middle kya hai, a starting kya hai, end kya hai? Okay, very simple. Very simple. Watch it carefully. For example, it is only example. Suppose today in my house there is a function. Suppose my son birthday, example. My son birthday guys, and we have invited 20 people for the dinner. Okay, my son birthday is there and we have invited how many people? 20 people for the birthday function dinner. Okay, and now 20 people there. 20 people are there, guys, and plus 20 member food also ready. See that she prepared the 20 member food, and how many people also there? 20. But unfortunately, another 10 members added. Why? Because birthday means friends are going to gather automatically. Without invitation also, they are coming or not? Same to same. Okay, another 10 members added, guys. Now see this what I am saying. Actually, the food prepared for how many people? 20 people. Right now, another 10 is added. No? Now tell me, she have to prepare the food for 30 members, 10 members. Now she have to prepare the food for 30 members, 10 members, I am asking. 10 only, because of already 20 member food. Ready or not? Now the 20 member food is nothing but MLOC or Kellogg. Means already prepared. No? Already prepared. Okay. Now she is adding how many member food? That is nothing but realloc. Again creation. Re means what? Re mean what? Again. You know that generally somebody sent the SMS to you. Now you are giving reply. Now you are giving the means reply means first message or second message. I am sending a message to that guy. Suppose I am sending a message to that guy. We are calling it is SMS or reply. It is called SMS or reply. Suppose he is going to again send me. It is called reply now. Means second time message is called. Same meaning. Realloc. Means again allocate. The memory with how many bytes? 30 bytes totally. Logic understood? First time how many bytes? 20. Now again allocate the memory with the total of 30 bytes. Now tell me, first which function is used? MLOC or CLOC? No? First is also called what? Initial. First is also called. Later the memory size increased or not? With what function? Realloc? No? Now tell me later. Later is called middle or end stage. Later is called middle or end stage or not? Got it? Everyone understood? It is the difference between initial or middle end stage. Clear? Now that's why, okay, finally only one thing, guys. When MLOC or CLOC is used, then only you can use realloc. Without MLOC, CLOC, we can't use realloc. Everybody very clear? It is how they are going to work. Next, guys, most important thing. Now the HR is asking, then what is the difference between MLOC and CLOC? What is the difference between MLOC and CLOC? Both are used at initial stage now. Then what is the difference? Now watch it. I'm going to give the differences. MLOC, CLOC. First, MLOC allocates bytes memory, and here blocks memory. It is the difference. First major difference, MLOC allocates the memory in the form of bytes. Okay, but blocks. Now you are getting it out. Sorry, blocks. Okay, bytes. Very simple. Now watch it, everybody. I'm going to explain about it. Okay. Bytes and blocks memory. To understand this one, I'm going to give you first syntax. Okay. Okay. Now see this, guys. First syntax is this one. Void star MLOC of bytes. It is MLOC syntax. And it is the syntax for CLOC. Void CLOC of number of blocks, comma, block size. That's all. It is a syntax. See this MLOC allocating what? But here, blocks now. What is that block means? What I'm going to say. Okay, everybody say this. It is a bytes memory and it is the blocks memory. Okay. And next guys, one more difference very clearly visible. One argument is there, and here two arguments are there. See that only one argument or not? Very clear. But here see this comma is there now, and after comma one more value is there or not? Now number of blocks, block size. Okay. Example was allocating memory for three integers. Watch it everybody. I want to allocate the memory for how many integers? Now watch it what I am doing. Int n equal to 3. Okay. N means number of cells. Okay. Int n equal to 3. And here as usual pointer p comma star q. Now we need two pointer. Why? Because one is for malloc function, one is for scalloc function. We need two pointer now. Watch it. First p equal to int star, typecasting compulsory. Okay. Without typecasting it is not possible. Later which function I am using? malloc of n. Tell me guys right now, n value is what? 3. Okay. And malloc says what guys? Bytes. That means it is allocating 3 bytes. It is allocating. But our requirement 3 bytes are 3 integers are 3 integer. 3 integer required how many bytes? 6 bytes. 3 integer required 6. Then directly can I write like this? N into 2. N into 2. Already n value is what? 3 into 2. Now 6 bytes memory allocated. But don't follow this technique. Don't follow this technique. Why? Because in Turbo C, integer takes. But in Dev C++, Code Blocks, Visual Studio, 4 na? Now 3 into 2, 6 only created. But actually in other compiler, 12 bytes required. That's why better to go for size of operator. Now size of operator working based on compiler size. No? Suppose you are using in Turbo C, it returns 2. Okay. And in other compilers, problem solved or not? Now tell me guys, n into size of integer. Right now, n into size of integer. N value is what? 3. Size of integer is what? 2. Now totally how many bytes? 6 bytes allocated, and address is stored in P. And now how the memory allocated? Watch it carefully. Now I'm going to show you that how this memory going to be allocated. Okay. Just take a look on this guys. I'm going to allocate the memory. It is your system stack. It is a stack. In stack again, it is the stack area, heap area. Why? Because dynamic memory created in heap area. No? Next, now the pointer variable P and another variable Q. And it is the okay n value. For example, n value in my example is what? 3 na? N value 3 na guys? Okay. Now it is the n memory and local variable created in stack area now. Yes. And it is the pointer. Pointer also local variable. And it is the again local variable. And now tell me guys, how many variables are there? 3 variables are there. N comma, P comma, Q. Later, how many bytes memory allocated? 6 bytes. Now it is a 6 bytes memory. Now just assume we are having 6 bytes memory. Now all these are nothing but bytes. Okay, all these are nothing but bytes. Totally how many bytes? And address, for example, here address created. Now for example 2000, and it is 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. And one more thing I have observed that every day in my programs, I'm giving address in 65,500 like that. So many examples I explained. In all these examples, always I'm using 65,000 range. But first time I'm using 2000 range because of storage area changed. Heap area comes. Previous all example, stack area. Previous all examples, stack area. But it is heap area, na? That's address also changed. See that? Already nobody observed that. In output, see that? Already it is there. 2,348, not 65,000. Watch that. Okay, still you are having doubt. No problem. No problem. Printf p address. P address. P is what in our example? Pointer. And where the pointer store generally? Stack area na? Now watch it. इसका address क्या है देखो. Okay, pointer का address देखो जी. Again, shit. Where it is? Where it is, I'm asking. 2360 na? Why? Because I'm using P only. P ka address means ampersand P na. Okay, now देखो P का address again. Practical proof. Now P address 65,000 means which is stored in stack area, which is stored in stack area or not? Yes. Now the P is stored in stack area, but memory allocated in heap area or not? That means both are different areas. Now there is a full clarity, right? Okay, guys. Next, watch it. Come to this picture. It is 2000, and this 2000 going to store in P or not? Now P is going to be 2000. Got it? It is a P, guys. Okay, fine. And another important thing is here they are going to keep garbage values. Okay, the starting values are what? Garbage values. Remember, malloc initial values are what? Garbage values. And next, watch it. 1 minute, everybody. How many bytes are there? 6 bytes. And first address 2000, no? That is stored in pointer P. Why? Because I have given the program like this. P equal to, see that? I have given the program like that. Okay? In program, what I said, guys? P equal to int star malloc. This time, watch it, guys. Q equal to, everybody observe it. Q equal to, int star, this time which function? Calloc function. Okay, I'm using calloc function. N comma size of integer. Tell me, guys, n value right now 3. N value 3. And integer size 2. 3 into 2 again. 6 bytes allocated. Okay, but which function? Calloc or not? This time calloc function. How the calloc allocates the memory? Listen carefully. Now again another 6 bytes allocated. Just assume these are the another 6 bytes. Okay, now here 3 cells created. And it is nothing but 0 cell. It is nothing but 1. It is 2. I think it is nothing but index number, no? Okay, later see that address created like this. 2010, for example, and 2012, 2014, and this address going to store in Q, guys. Okay, now the address 2010, and most important thing is this one here. Garbage values not stored, 0 stored. The calloc is going to store memory with zeros initially. Okay, and now see these guys. Practically the pictures means practically the differences I'm explaining. 1 minute, tell me everybody. Here how many bytes? Come on. How many bytes? 6 bytes. But here how many blocks? 3. That means, can I say each block means 2 bytes? Each block means, and tell me guys, 0, 1, 2 or what? Index number, very good. And where we are using index, all this array, we are using index numbers, all these are for arrays or not? That means it is for what? Normal variables. It is for, and this one is for array variable. Okay, now tell me guys, the difference is very clear. First difference, malloc allocates the memory in the form of bytes. Calloc allocates. Visible? Clarity visible? And second difference, how many arguments required? Only one argument. Only one argument. But here, 2 arguments now. And now the third one is initial values. Garbage. And here initial values. Practically I have shown that. Okay. And fourth argument used for. Okay. Used for. And array now. And now the meaning here. Okay. Normal blocks. And here. Anybody tell me array definition? Anyone? Array definition. Array definition I am asking. Collection of homogeneous variables. Simple definition, collection of homogeneous variables. Second definition, collection of contiguous memory locations. Notes me, dekho. Collection of contiguous. Why? Because in arrays, the cells created side by side. And side by side is called contiguous. It is the meaning of C here. C stands for contiguous allocations. Now clear? C stands for, array means contiguous memory, guys. That's why the name also CAlloc. Okay, that's why the name is also CAlloc. Based on this, okay, malloc allocates individual blocks. Okay, normal block means nothing but individual blocks. Okay, and CAlloc means contiguous blocks. You know that INT A comma B comma C. What they are called? A, B, C are called what? Variables. ABC are called. And ABC memory created side by side or in different. Side by side or different. Then array and variable difference kya hai? Okay, I am giving 100%. My side there is no mistake. You are using a, okay, or not using, it is your choice. I can't do anything. You are using properly, a good life you are getting. Otherwise, time aaya gaya. That's all. Okay. I can't do anything. Okay, normal variables, array variable, main difference. Just before also I have given the clue. Array is contiguous memory. Okay, normal variables, individual variables. Okay, all right. Now tell me guys, the differences are very clear now. First difference, bytes allocation. Here, blocks allocation. How many arguments? Means values. In bracket you have to give one value, but here we are giving 12. And starting values. And here starting value. And used for normal variable. Used for array type. And here individual blocks created. Here contiguous blocks. Practically these are the difference. Very clear now? Right. Next, where we are using the realloc. Suppose you have allocated. Okay, simple example. I am giving simple example for realloc. For example, guys, in Flipkart, you are going to, okay, order the items now, Amazon or Flipkart. First, you are adding how many items to the cart? Only one possible. You can't add at a time 10 items. First, you have to select the item. Later, you have to click on add to cart. Then only that item added to the cart. Later, you can go for second item. Means at a time one item. Now, first memory, first you are adding one item now. That is MLOC or CLOC. That is MLOC or. And later you are adding one more item now. That is realoc. Now, okay, nowadays, all the real-time examples, they are going on dynamic memory. Flipkart, Pakka, Flipkart is using dynamic. Amazon is using dynamic. IRCTC, all the web applications are dynamic because of they are working from internet. Already designed programs. Understood? Okay, IRCTC, you know that now. Add passenger button. You can add first time. Only one item. Later, second passenger, third passenger. Like this, 6 passengers. Okay, dynamic examples. Java completely going on dynamic. There is no static in Java. Remember that. There is no static in Java. Only dynamic, which is new operator there. Okay, in Java you are using new operator for dynamic. Here we are using MLOC, CLOC, realoc. Remember, in C, MLOC, CLOC, realoc. In C++, they have introduced a new operator instead of MLOC, CLOC, realoc. But in C++, both are working. MLOC working, CLOC, realoc, and the new concept, new operator also working. That's why C++ is the combination of C and C++ programs. Got it? But in Java, there is no functions, only new operator is there because of completely object oriented it is. Okay, anyway, it is the difference between MLOC, CLOC function, guys. I think the difference everyone understood or not picture? Clear? It is how the memory allocated. Got it? It is the MLOC memory. It is the CLOC memory. First memory created with the MLOC function. Okay, this one is MLOC memory and this one is CLOC memory. Right. And now practical example I want to start. How to create the dynamic array. Yes. Your discussions, huh? Question, huh? Tell me. Yes, any doubt? Okay. లోపల అనుకున్నది బయటకు వచ్చేసిందా? Right. Okay, and now watch it. I'm going for the practical example, guys. How to use the dynamic memory? Say this. First example, creating a dynamic one-dimensional array. How to create a dynamic one-dimensional array? Watch it. I'm adding first std.h, conio.h, later alloc.h. Otherwise, it is better option. Standard. Because of in any compiler, you can do this. Next, watch it, guys. First, we need a pointer compulsory. And later, n number of cells. And loop also required now. I. And just watch it. Screen clear. Printf. Enter array size. Enter array size, guys. The meaning very clear. One important thing. In this example, first the array declared or not declared. If array declared, it is going to static now. If array declared means it is nothing but static. But our concept is static or dynamic. That means I want to create the array at runtime or not. That's why there is no static array there. Now I want to create dynamically. Now watch it. Scanf %d ampersand n. Suppose n value 4. Just assume n value 4. That means array size is 4. And what type of pointer it is? Integer. That means it can hold integer address only now. Integer required how many bytes? 2 bytes. Then 4 into 2. 8 bytes we have to create or not? See that? P equal to int star. Can I put like this? N into size of integer. When this program successfully working, how many bytes allocated? And the address stored in. There is a clear clarity. Just before also I given picture now. P is storing the starting byte address or not. Right. Now the memory allocated. Okay. After allocating the memory, we have to store the values or not. Then watch it. Printf enter %d integers, comma, n. Right now, n value is what? 4. Now the answer enter 4 integers. Now watch it, guys. I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. How many time loop repeated? 4 times. Watch it. How much easy? Scanf percentage d. Okay. Normally we are using like this now. Ampersand p of I. Normally array topic. How we are using the array concept? A of I. Generally, I am using A of I concept. But here, instead of A, I have taken P. Array working style, pointer working style. I have given how many ways we can access the array? 8 ways. He asked the question also. 2 days back, our topic. 2 days back, he asked the question also. A plus I, P plus I. I'm saying now, 100% I am putting my effort. Okay, using or not using your choice. Now A of I, P of I, practically also I have given. Both are. That's why we are calling array is implicit pointer also. Okay, fine. Next I want to print the values, guys. Now watch it. Printf elements are. First of all, anybody observed that why the class is getting late? Actually 2 months complete or class 2 months complete or not? Tell me, guys. Why? Because we are getting late. Every day we are playing games in classroom. No subject teaching or not. But you are getting most, okay, lots of examples. Okay, actually my way is what means when many examples covered means at least in one example you are going to catch the point. Point understood? When 1 or 2 examples are there, okay, in understanding that concept, the concept is over. That's why you are not able to get the concept. When more examples there means what? At least in one example you are going to catch it now. That's why I'm giving more examples. When more examples need means automatically it take more time or not. Okay. And one more thing final I want to say. Right now it is a good time, very good time. I never seen this time. Okay. I never in total my lifetime. It is a very, very good time for programmers. Each and every company hiring the people. Each and every company hiring the people. TCS, Wipro, Capgemini, Deloitte, every company taking the people. Okay, you are having little bit stuff, you are going to MNC company. It is a, okay, I said now, I never seen this climate. Okay, after Corona, every company recruiting the people. Only little bit effort, that's all. Okay, they are not expecting more subject also. That's why everybody try it. Try for the job. Okay. Okay, already 100% job guaranteed course is there. We are doing the 100% job. 9 o'clock also, that is batch. To 4 p.m. I'm taking the 100% job guaranteed course. They are going to select with TCS company. Okay, Capgemini selected. Understood what I am saying? Accenture. 2 weeks back, Accenture. Use this opportunity. Later I can't. Okay, why? Because means right now projects are there. So many work pending is there. That's why they are going to recruit the people. But I can't give the assurance after 1 or 2 years. Why? Because the once the pending work completed, okay, there is no need of these employees. You know that? Yes or no? That's why as early as possible, go for the MNC company. Why? Because I'm saying this one also. Once you are entering into one MNC company means after 1 year, you are having the experience, real-time experience. And don't guess at a time bulk salary. Okay, at a time 12 lakh package, 30 lakh, and don't expect that. Minimum 20,000 enough. As a fresher, minimum. Okay, 12,000 also enough. Why? Because this 1 year experience, it is going to take any company. Company need experienced people. Understood, guys? Now you are working in that company for 1 year means you got the experience. You know the real time. And remember, it is classroom training. It is classroom training right now. Classroom training is different. Real time environment is different. Remember that point. Okay. Here we are giving the subject, and there you have to implement this subject for that project work. Logic clear? Here we are giving the training how to use how to this. You have to implement these examples. We are discussing prime number factorial value. In project they are using this. Be frank, I am saying. In they're designing project for finding factorial value. No. Means in my way, actually it is nonsense. Actually it is nonsense. They're never used these programs. Then why? But you have to know how the loop is working now and where you have to put the if condition now. In project, that is important. In project, putting of loops, conditions, total project life on if conditions. Remember that. Total project conditions are validations. That's why these examples. Got it now? Okay, right. Anyway, Ram Sagar, in 100% job guarantee, from C2 up to Java, everything covered. Understood? UI full stack, all these are there. Okay, HTML, Oracle, all the courses covered. Is it clear, Ram Sagar? And after that, they are going to, yes, giving the job also. Right. Now watch it, guys. Here I want to print the elements. Print percentage 3D, comma, P of I. Now we have to release the memory now because of our work completed. When the work completed, there is no more memory required. That's a free function. But there is a problem. What is that? Dangling pointer occurs. What is called dangling pointer? Yesterday topic. Anybody? What is dangling pointer? Yesterday it is completed. After deleting the memory also, the pointer still storing the address. That's why it is looking like the memory is still there. Example I have given. Okay. Example also I have given. Kishore changed the address. But when address is not changed, okay, next time the package comes to old address. Only listening, never you are going to perfect. Remember, only listening, never you are going to perfect. Practical. Only practical. That's it. Okay. Anyway, warning 0 and errors also. Okay. Now see this, guys. Run the program, guys. Okay. Enter array size 4. Enter 4 integers. 10, 20, 30, 40. Finished. Okay. Elements are okay. Where the address is, guys? Oh. Right. Now P of I, okay, I value 0, I less than n, malloc of n into, right. 1 minute, watch it. For example, how many cells? 4 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, elements are, it is giving 2, 6, 3, 6, 8. Actually, they are expected values. Come on. No, but it is giving some unexpected values or not. Watch it. Where the mistake I have conducted. 1 minute. Enter array size scanf percentage n. P equal to int star malloc of n into size of integer. Enter percentage d integer. I equal to 0, I less than n. Scanf percentage d. Okay. Now ampersand P of I and elements are, oh shit. Where is the for loop? To print the values again, we need the for loop now. Okay. I have missed the second for loop. How many elements are there? 4. To print the 4 elements, again we need one more for loop now. And now run this. Enter array size 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Problem solved or not? That's all. Now tell me, guys, this time array size given at design time or runtime? Design time or untimer. That's why it is dynamic array. That's why it is called. Next, watch it. In previous example, how many cells created? 4. This time I want to create 10. No problem. No problem. It is in your hand. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Continuation number not required. You can enter any number also. How many elements are there? 10 elements. Okay. Like this, we can create the array. Okay. And one more thing, guys. Slowly, one by one, one by one. Okay. That is. And tomorrow, day after tomorrow, there is no class. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, there is no class. And our next class will be on Saturday. Saturday class is there. And I think 99% Sunday also there is one class. Why? Because means, okay, you know that last, 10 days back, my uncle died. My uncle passed away, na? Actually, I had discussed that topic. Okay, my uncle passed away. That's why ceremony is there. Death ceremony is there. That's why I'm going to town. Okay, everybody clear? That's it. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, there is no class, and our next class will be on Saturday. Everybody clear? Right. Now it is how to create the one-dimension array. First, I want to add the nodes, guys. Okay, I'm giving fair example for this. Okay. Right. And it is a program for creating a dynamic array. Now it is the output of this program. For example, 4 elements or any element, no problem. 2950. That's it. Okay, watch it, guys. How this program working? 1 minute, everybody see this. I'm going to explain. Just watch it. Right now, it is array concept or pointer concept. And now you can use pointer also now. See this? It is a pointer concept. What it is, guys? P plus I. Okay. And here we are having star P plus I. It's over. Can I say it is pointer concept? How it is working? First, you enter array size. I have entered, for example, 3. I have entered what? That means 3 integer cells created now. And using which function? malloc. But you can use calloc also, I said. Okay. But only one difference. You have to use comma. Only one argument there. But here, 2 arguments required now. Now watch it. Again, answer same or not. 10. Okay, 10, 20, 30. That means you can use either malloc or calloc or not. But the only difference is what? Here comma you have to use. There one argument, here 2 argument. Okay, 1 minute. Everybody take a look on this, guys. It is using which function? Calloc now. And previous example, malloc. But answer is same. Okay, and now how this example working? Everybody take a look on this. First, suppose n value, suppose just assume n value 3. That means how many cells created? 3 cells created. Just assume, guys. I'm giving explanation for this. Okay, 3 integer cells created. like this. And it is nothing but what? 0 cell, 1 cell, it is a 2. And as usual address, for example, 2000. First value suppose 9 and second value 25. Something, any number. Now third value, for example, minus 3. Okay, or 34, what it may be. Okay, how the value going to store? Watch it everybody carefully. I'm explaining. And here, memory, how many cells created? Yes, how it is possible? P equal to int star, for example, which function? N comma 2. Directly I'm giving. Okay, n value is what in our example? 3. For example, n value 3. And now meaning very, very clear. 3 comma 2. 3 comma 2 means 6 bytes. 3 comma 2 means 6. Now 6 bytes created. Address stored in pointer P. Later, printf. Okay, for loop I'm going to repeat. I value is what? And I less than 3, I plus plus. How many times this one repeated? 3 2. Okay, later watch it. I'm using the scanf function. Percentage D. Everybody observe it. Percentage D, comma. I'm using P plus I. Actually, only P plus I also enough. Okay, now? Now listen everybody how the value is stored. Logic simple. Already discussed, but I'm going to explain once again. First of all, P is working. First this P is working, guys. Now P is nothing but 65,000, sorry, 2,000 less I into 2. Now total answer 2,000. No? Anyone tell me? It is which function? Scanf, very good. It is scanf function. Actually, scanf purpose is what? Storing the value in that variable address. Every day we are using ampersand A, ampersand B. Ampersand meaning address of the variable, no? Address of the. I'm having small doubt. In this example, 2000 is already what? Address. 2000 is already address now. That means the scanned value stored. The scanned value stored in 2000 address. Logic understood? The scanned value stored at 2000. Means this one. Yes or no? Later I plus plus 1. 2000 plus 1 into 2. 2002, this one. And 2004. Finished or not? Very clear now? Next watch it. Same program, small change. Same program, small change. For loop, I equal to 0. I less than again 3. I plus plus. Now watch it. Printf star P plus 3. Star P plus I. Tell me anybody. P value 2000. Very good. P value 2000. Okay. P is 2000. No doubt. Okay. 2000. Tell me. Star 2000 plus 0 into 2. Answer star 2000 now. And meaning value at 2000 now. Value at 2000 is finished or not, guys? Your program finished. Okay, guys. And now based on this, P of I, A of I both are same or not? Okay. Mr. Ankar understood? Anukanti Sai Kumar. How this one is working? Understood, Mr. It is how this example working. That's all, guys. It is how to design the one-dimensional array. Is it clear? Right. Next watch it, guys. Okay, right. Next watch it. Okay, I'm adding this one also. Easy to understood. It is a working style of this. Next watch it. This one is integer array, I think. It is integer array now. Now watch it. This time I want to create floating array. Small change. In place of float now. But this one is still integer. And here typecasting, float or not, and percentage. Size of float, percentage f, percentage, for example 6.2f, 6 places and 2 places zeros. Okay, and now watch it, guys. Any warning or error? Run this program. Array size 3. Program closed. Why? Because anybody? Okay, no problem. Discussed na? Runtime error, floating point runtime error. Immediately use the dummy function or not. Now watch it. Your problem solved. 3. Enter 3 numbers. Waiting or not? Now, for example, 1.2. Next 9.234 and 4.123. Finished. 1.20, 9.34, 4.12. Right answer? And now the memory allocated for how many cells this time? 3. What type of cells? Very good. 3 floating cells or not? Yes, no doubt. It is how to allocate the memory for floating data. Now it is the example also. Right. Next, I want to allocate same character data memory. Okay. And now watch it. Here, enter number of characters or enter number of characters directly or array size what it may be. Enter number of characters. Okay, guys. Means character array size now. And now see this time char star. Okay, this time size of character and enter percentage C, percentage D. Characters now, percentage C, and printing also percentage, for example 3C space. Now run this program. Enter number of character 5. Okay, enter 5 character. For example, KRISH. Okay, now? Okay, now I'm asking. Okay, now I'm asking. Space be character. In between every character, I'm giving what? Space na? K1 character, space 1 character. Then R1 character, space 1 character, I character, KRI only. Elements are printed or not printed? Then watch it. Here, this time I'm giving like this. 5 characters, Krish. Now watch it. Where the mistake? Yes. Okay. Pointer point. Floating pointer now. We need a. Now watch it. 5. Okay. Krish. Why? Because I have entered Krish, but Chris is only there. Why? Because I'm saying like this. One null character, na? It is what, guys? String, na? Ek bar dekho. Now run this program. 5 characters. Krish. Why? Because. Then watch it. Here, n plus 1. 5 means 6. 5 means 6. And now watch it, guys. Here, I'm going to print like this. Everybody take a look on this. Now, I less than or equal to null character now. 1 minute, watch it. Working or not working. 5 characters. Krish. Working or not? Because of it is a group of character. Group of character is again string. And in every string, 1 character should be. That's all. Now we are allocating dynamically or not? Yes. Okay. It is how to create the memory for any variable, any type, right? Okay, guys. And now it is how to create the one dimension array. Now, important little bit lengthy also. Listen carefully. That is nothing but, okay, I want to create dynamic two-dimension array or dynamic multi-dimension array. How to create a dynamic multi-dimensional array? Take a look on this, everyone. Little bit clumsy. Observe it carefully, everybody. Otherwise, you are getting headache, no doubt. Okay. In dynamic array, how to allocate? Okay, two-dimension array memory. Now watch it, everybody, carefully. It is your memory. System memory, guys. Same to same. Here stack is there. It is a stacked memory. It is the heap memory, guys. Next, as usual, I want to create a two-dimension array, no? Number of rows and number of column, as usual, pointer P. Suppose, guys, in my example, number of rows 2, number of column 3. I want to create 2 by 3 matrix. Okay. Now here 2 and here 3. Can I say it is 2 by 3 matrix? Okay. Listen carefully, listen everybody. In two-dimension array, first you have to create the memory for rows. First you have to create the memory for rows. How many rows are there? 2. What type of array? Integer. 2 integer rows required. 4 bytes. No? Then watch it. I am doing like this. P equal to, everybody observe it. P equal to int star. Okay. Int star. Calloc of nr into. Directly I am giving 2. Tell me anybody nr value. 2 and into 2. 2 into 2. 4. Now 4 bytes memory allocated. Okay. 4 bytes memory allocated. And address stored in Pina. And now watch it. Here 4 bytes memory. That's all. Now can I say these are nothing but rows are not. How many rows? 2. And can I say it is P of 0? First row, it is nothing but P of 1 or not? Yes. Now it is a P of 0. It is a P of 1. And address, for example, 2000 and 2002. Integer now. 2. And now what happened? This address going to store in P. Listen carefully. Important thing is there. Here 2000 store. That means rows memory completed. Yes, rows memory finished, guys. Row memory allocated and base address stored in pointer P. Later we have to allocate memory for columns. Then allocate memory for columns. Watch it, guys. I equal to or R equal to 0. And R less than 2, R plus plus. Why? Because this one means how many rows are there? 2 rows. Meaning very clear. We are having how many rows? That means this loop repeated how many times? Otherwise, put NR. Meaning same now? NR value is what? Next, watch it. Interesting thing. P of R. Anyone tell me right now R value? Right now the R value. 0. R value is 0. I think P of meaning P of 0 was cell. Yes or no? P of 0 is that cell. Okay? 0 equal to, everybody observe it. Again int star. But this time again calloc of nc comma 2. Okay? Now tell me, guys, anybody nc value? Come on, everyone. 3. Very good. Now here 3. 3 comma 2. 6. 3 comma 2 means 6. And 6 bytes allocated now? And address stored in P of 0. That means Can I say here 6 bytes allocated? Yes. Now these are the 6 bytes. Okay. And it is nothing but 0 cell. It is nothing but 1. It is what these are? Columns. And next R plus plus. And one more thing. One more thing. How many columns created? Very good. Can I say this address, for example, 2010? Column also having address now. And now the most important, this address stored in P of 0 because of you have given P of R now. Right now R value is what? Starting R value 0. That's why P of 0 storing this address. That's why this value becomes 20. Everybody clear? Now 2010 stored at P of 0. A letter R plus plus. R plus plus 1. Now P of 1. P of 1 means this cell. And again how many bytes? Another 6 bytes. Another 6 bytes or not? And now another 6 bytes created. And this address, for example, 2016. Why? Because 10, 12, 14. 10, 12, 14. Then it is 2016 or not? And this address going to store in P of 1. No? Now 2000. 2016 or not? Up to this everyone clear? First we have created which memory? Rows memory. Later we have created column memory. No? First we have created the row memory. Later we have created the 1 minute. These are what? Columns. Very good. And column memory stored by the row or not? And row memory stored by the pointer or not? Row memory stored by the pointer and column memory stored by the row or not? That means 1 minute, listen. Very, very important. Okay. Here column memory stored by row and row memory stored by pointer. That means I think it is the time to use double pointer. We have discussed. I said that double pointer very, very important in multi-dimensional array dynamic. See that? Now we have to declare double pointer. Pointer 2 because of rows are already pointers. Rows are already. How can you say? Address stored. Rows are storing the address. That means already rows are. Then P also. That's why double pointer. Okay. And tell me anybody. This is what? This one is what? Array of pointer. P is a what, guys? P is a what? P is a what? Bracket. Array. Bracket. Then array of. See that in notes I have given. In notes it is there. Okay. That means, okay, very clearly I have given note. Array of pointer, double pointer. They are very, very important in dynamic multi-dimensional. It is a practical proof. Okay. Up to this memory creation. Understood now? And now how many values we have to store? 6. We have to store 6. Okay, guys. And now it is nothing but 2012 address now. 2012. And it is nothing but 2014. And it is nothing but 2018 and 20. That's all. Up to this very clear? It is the how the memory allocated for a two-dimensional array. Same thing I am giving practically. See that, guys? First INT. Okay. First important thing, we need a NR value, NC value, R value, C value. Okay. NR mean number of rows. NC mean and R mean row. C mean okay. Enter number of rows and columns. Very clearly, I'm asking that. How many rows and columns required? Percentage D, NR, comma, NC. Suppose same, 2 rows and 3 columns. Means totally 2 rows memory, 3 columns. Okay? Watch it, guys. P equal to INT star star. Because of it is double type. Double pointer means double type casting required. Okay? Now, which function? Kellogg of. Watch it, guys. NR, right now NR value 2 and size of integer 2. 2 twos. Now rows memory created. Later we have to create the column memory. Column memory. Now tell me how many times this loop repeated. How many times this loop repeated? 2 times. Okay. Now P of R equal to again INT star Kellogg of NC comma. That's all. NC value is what, guys? Very good. 3. And size of integer 3 twos. Finish now? Means up to this clear. Totally first rows memory created. Later. Okay. Rows ready, columns memory. Next watch it. Enter percentage D. What, guys? Okay. Enter percentage D integer NR into NC. Tell me NR value. 2. NC value. 2 into 3. 6. Now watch it. R equal to 0. R less than NR. R plus plus. How many times this loop repeated? 2 times now. Okay. Next. One more for loop. C equal to 0. C less than NC. C plus plus. How many times it is? 2 into 3. Now small change. As usual, ampersand. P of RC means R value 0, C value. First value stored at 0, 0, no? Yes or no? But internally how it is working. Listen. Internally how it is working. It is ampersand P of RC, na, guys? Okay. Now watch it, guys. Here first this one is working. P of means address 0 cell value. 0 cell. Anybody watch it careful and tell me. 2010 0 नहीं मार दो. P of 0 का क्या है जी? P of 0 में क्या है जी? 2010 or not? Now 2010. 2010 plus column now working. C value क्या है? Into 2. Then answer 2000. 10 or not? Means first value going to store at 2010 address or not? Okay. I think that is this one. 2010. It is the address now. Next C plus plus. 1 means 2000. 12. 2000. Now here store now. Next C plus plus. 2 into 2. 4 no? 2014 means this one or not? 13. And now 3 times completed now. When 3 times completed, R plus plus. R value becomes 1. Very good. Now P of 1. Yes, very good. 2000. 16 now. And now 2016 plus 0 into 2. 2000. Means it is now. Got it, guys? And now 2016 plus 1 into 2. 18. And 2 into 2. 2020. 2020. This all. Finished or not? At least understood? Okay. And now here P of 1 means 2016. Later 0 into 2. That's why 2016. Later C plus plus 1. 1 into 2 means 16. And 2 into 2 means 20. That's all. एक बार check कर लो. Print elements are. Everybody observe it. Elements are. I want to print the elements. R value 0. R less than. NR. R. Same for loop. Another for loop. C value 0. C less than NC. C. Now. Sorry. Upper. Bracket. Single statement. No. When single statement, bracket not required. Okay. Now watch it printf. Everybody observe it, guys. Here printf is going to print the value. When printing, how many times printing the value? 3 times. 3 times now. When 3 times completed, program coming to outside or not. When coming to outside, एक बार जतन से देखो. Okay. Printf /n first. You know that /n means. Next line now. Now after printing the 3 times, next line. Next important this one. Free of P of R. And P of R equal to. Why? Because everybody knows LIFO concept. Stack follows LIFO concept. Last in and first out concept. Na? Stack follows LIFO concept, which means last in, first out. And now what happened? First you have to release this memory. Means you have to release the column memory. You have to, logic simple. First which memory created? Rows or columns? First which memory created in this example? Yes, rows created. Later means push mechanism. Now pop na. Pop means first last created gone. Last created mean column. That's why here we have to cut the relation between rows and. That means P of 0 equal to null. P of 0 equal to null means. Okay. Next P of 1 equal to null. That means rows to columns relation. Cut na? And outside see that, guys. What I have did? Again outside. P free. P equal to null. Now this relation is gone. Now tell me, first which relation cut? Rows and columns. And later rows and pointer. Means released from bottom to top. Actually they created first rows. First rows. Later first column rows connection cut. Means column is the last created. And later rows related. Okay, stack means LIFO concept or not. Last in. That's it. Now see this, guys. Our program working properly or not. Okay, undefined symbol I. Where I have used I, guys? Oh, I forget it. Actually P of 3D. P of RC na? Okay. Watch it. Enter number of rows and column. 2 rows and. Watch it. Enter 6 integer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finished? Can I say 2 by 3 matrix? Yes. It is how to create a dynamic 2-dimensional. Okay. Array or multi-dimensional array. Next. Here I am using array technique, pointer technique. No, array. See that P of RC. P of RC mechanism. When P of RC there, pointer array now. Array mechanism. Now I want to use pointer. Okay. And now watch it. It is using array mechanism. Array style. Okay. Same example. Pointer style, guys. using pointer style, how to do the same example. Small changes, very little bit change. Here, it is the change. That's all. P plus R plus C, guys. Pointer mechanism. A logic very simple. R value, tell me. Come on. And now P plus 0. 2000. R value क्या है जी? P value क्या है? 2000. 2000 plus 0 and star. Value at 2000. 2010. Same meaning, man. Value at 2000. 2000. Then P of 0 value 2010. Later column working. Column starting. Again 0. 0 into 2. 0. And now value at means first value stored at 2010. 2010. Same hai na? Clear? At least understood any confusion? Clear? Huh? Here star. Watch it 1 minute, everybody. Here I am using star P plus R. Means value at P of 0 cell. Simple. Value at P of 0. Value at P of 0. 2010 hai na ji? Later plus C. C value also. 2010 plus 0 into 2. Again 2010. This one or not? Yes. Later plus 1. 12. 14. Same to same. And here it is changed. Here it is changed, guys. What is the change? It is the change. Star. Listen, interesting thing. Double star. That's all. It is an important thing. Plus C. Why? Because anybody? Why? Because anybody. Logic simple. Very simple logic. Everybody observe it. Why? Because I am going to use this. Okay, 1 minute, tell me. Star P plus R. Anybody tell me meaning? Value at P of 0 cell. R value starting 0, hai na? A value at P of 0 cell 2000. 2000. 2010 plus C value again. 0 into 2. 2000. We need 2010 na? Value in that 2010. Again star. Star meaning is what? Value in that address. That means answer 10. Got it? Now see this, guys. Answer again same to same. Okay. Statement missing. Semicolon. Enter number of rows. 2 and 3. See this. Random elements. -4. Okay. 0 and 3. For what? Again same answer. Okay, guys. It is how to use the pointer concept. I think very clear. Right. It is how to design a dynamic multi-dimensional array. Okay. Saturday I am going to explain about realloc function also. Okay. Saturday we are going to discuss. Okay. Realloc, and later I am going to start another important chapter. User defined functions. User defined functions. Okay, guys. Right. Thank you. Thank you all. Okay. See you on Saturday, guys. Until that, take care and bye bye. ओके संडे मैं बोलूंगा, सैटरडे अनाउंस करूंगा, नहीं तो गूगल क्लासरूम में देखो, आपको क्लासरूम है ना, क्लास में अनाउंस करूंगा, क्लासरूम में संडे क्लास है तो क्लास में अनाउंस करूंगा. ओके. एंड टाइमिंग मे बी 9 to 11 क्लास है, जावा क्लास है, नहीं तो क्लास नहीं है. 7 to 9 और एक बैच है मेरे को, इसीलिए. ओके. प्रॉब्लम है तो 9 to 11 कैंसिल, प्रॉब्लम है तो. हाँ ओके. मेरे को बीबी बच्चे है, ऐसे कर दिया तो मेरे को छोड़ के जाएगा. हाँ अंडरस्टूड ना. राइट. संडे है तो एंजॉय करना है ना, कुछ हाँ टाइम स्पेंड करना है ना. ओके. Okay. Mr. Tirupati Reddy, it is the heap area. Understood? It is the heap area. Heap area address is like that. Stack is at the top. That's why 65,500. But it is nothing but heap area, which is below the stack. That's the address changed.